A very blissful morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope that all of you are fine and safe. Dear students, before starting today's class, I'll tell you one nice thought that is related to your chapter, Interdependence. A very nice thought is life does not make any sense without interdependence. We need each other. The sooner we learn that, and the better for us all. I repeat my thought. Life does not make any sense without interdependence. We need each other. The sooner we learn that, and the better for us all. So, dear students, all of you know that Independence Day week is going on. We are observing this week as Independence Week. So, here the picture is monuments of India. Top monuments of India. There are some monuments in India that reflect rich cultural and Indian heritage. They reflect rich cultural and Indian heritage. So I will tell you some names of monuments in India. I'm sure that you must be aware that like India Gate, that is in New Delhi, Gateway of India, that is in Mumbai, Golden Temple, that is in Amritsar, Taj Mahal, Agra, and other monuments like Charminar, that is in Hyderabad, Qutub Minar, that is in New Delhi, Agra Fort, Ajmer Fort. So many other monuments are there in India. They reflect rich culture and Indian heritage. So let's start today's science class. Dear students, we will be reading new chapter number 9, Interdependence in Nature. Interdependence in nature. So here you will learn what is interdependence in nature. So we will start from the reading itself. The surroundings in which an organism lives is called its environment. Surrounding means around us. So the surrounding in which an organism lives, that is called its environment. Environment includes everything that surrounds and affects an organism. The air, the soil, the climate, the plants and animals. It includes everything that surrounds us and affects an organism. In case of a human being, it also includes the people around a person and the interactions of the person with these people. So we are human beings, dear students. Human beings includes what? The people around a person, the people around living us, and the what are the interactions of the persons with that people. So our interactions of the person living around us. So in case of human being, it is related with the people. Next is components of environment. Components of environment. So two components of environment is there. Biotic component, abiotic component. Bio means what? Bio means life. Life. So biotic component is what? Biotic component of environment is made up of living beings. Living beings that has a life. In other words, plants, animals and microorganisms, they make up the biotic component of environment. They are living beings. For example, plants including algae, they are known as producers or food providers of the environment. They are providing food to us. And what the animals are doing, animals consume, animals eat what plants make. The plants are making, animals are eating. So animals are called consumers. They are consuming. And microorganisms and some other organisms decompose. They digest it, they waste it. That is why they are called decomposers. You will learn about them as you read on the chapter. And the abiotic component of the environment is made up of non-living things. Non-living things around us, like such as air, water, soil and light. So dear students, here what I have discussed, what is environment, that the things around us, that is known as environment. What are the components, biotic and abiotic? Biotic is what? Bio means life. So that is related to living beings, plants, animals and microorganisms. And abiotic is what? That is not related to living beings, that is means no living things. Living beings, living things means plants, they are called producers. Animals are eating what the plants are producing, they are called consumers. And microorganisms and some other organisms, they are digesting, they are wasting, so they are called decomposers. So these are biotic and non-biotic component. Here the picture is there. Biotic means living things, abiotic means non-living things. Biotic living things and non-biotic abiotic, that is non-living things. Here you can see in the picture biotic living things, plants, animals, fungus, protist, bacteria, and non-living things are what? Water, soil, air, light, minerals. Right, dear students? Now interdependence is what? Interdependence. All the things that make up the environment, they are connected to each other or depend on each other. Why? Because they need each other. So that's why we can also say that they are called interdependent. So dear students, let us study the relations of plants, animals and microorganisms with each other. What is the relationship between them, among them, and with the living, non-living things that surround them. Plants, animals and microorganisms means living things relation with each other. And what are these relations with non-living things? So plants and animals, first of all we will discuss about plants and animals. You already know that animals depend on plants for food. Herbivores eat plants. In the last chapter we had discussed what herbivores eat. Herbivores are the animals that eat plants. And carnivores eat herbivores, carnivores eat herbivores. This linking together of plants and animals by the process of eating and being eaten is called a food chain. So herbivores eat what? Plants. And carnivores eat what? Herbivores. So they are linked together. Plants and animals are linked together by the process of eating and being eaten is called a food chain. See in the picture, dear students. First picture is grasshoppers, second is mice, third is owls. So first grasshoppers, they eat plants. Picture is given, grasshoppers eat plants and mice eat grasshoppers and owls eat mice. So they are linked with each other, they are linked together by the process of eating and being eaten, that is known as food chain. This picture show a food chain, dear students. You can come up with many others. I will tell you one or two more food chains. For example, rabbits eat grass and foxes eat rabbits, or mice eat grains and cats eat mice. Form 5 groups in class. We are not in school, but we can form groups at home. Let each other come up with as many food chains as it can. The groups with the maximum number wins. Now, animals depend on plants for shelter too. Birds, monkeys, squirrels, and different kinds of insect find shelter. Shelter means place to live. Where they live, they are dependent on their shelter on plants. Even snakes and leopards find shelter on the branches of forest trees. So plants are main and animals are dependent on plants for their Shelter also. Earlier we had discussed about their food. Now we are discussing about their shelter, place to live. So animals depend on plants for shelter too. Birds, monkeys, squirrels, and different kinds of insects find shelter among plants. Even snakes and leopards find shelter on the branches of forest trees. Now the question is, do animals help plants in any way? You know about one way already. Animals eat fruits and throw away the seeds or pass them out with stool. Already discussed in earlier chapters. Animals eat fruits and throw away the seeds of fruits or pass them out with the stool. This helps to scatter the seeds. The seeds of plants need to be scattered so that seedlings do not have to compete their parents for water, light, and minerals. Some fruits and seeds have spikes and bristles which get attached to the body of animals. This is another way in which animals help to disperse seeds. So animals depend on plants for shelter, dear students. Now, how animals are helping plants? So, animals eat fruits and throw away the seeds. So, this helps to disperse the seed, and the seeds of plants need to be scattered wide so that seedlings do not have to compete with their parents for water, light, and minerals. So, this is another way in which animal help to disperse seeds. So, this is the example of food chain, dear students. You are seeing different chains are there. Here, what is this? Deer, trees are eaten by deer, and deer is eaten by lion. Next, flies eat flower, frog eat flies, snake eats frogs, and eagles eat snakes. Here, small fishes eat flower, large fish eat small fish, and birds eat large fish. So here, first of all, grasshoppers is there. The mice eat grasshoppers. Then snake eats mice. Eagle eats snake. And when the hawks die, fungi breaks the bodies down and turns them into nutrients. And the nutrients along with the sun and water cause the grass to grow. So this is food chain. It starts from here. Again, it is the process that is interlinked to each other. It is called interdependence. Right, dear students? So as of now, we will be reading up to here only. In the next class, we will be completing another chapter. So read it carefully, dear students, and try to understand, try to solve your back exercise. Thank you. God bless you.